Hey. I hope you're having a marvelous Monday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I am back with some more hot remote opportunities. I don't know what better way to start off the work week than to just come out swinging with some really hot leads. I have a few part-time roles. Yes, they are limited in location eligibility, but it's part-time. It'll work for a lot of y'all. And just know that if I come across anything worth sharing, I'm sharing it. So that's exciting. I have some US wide roles too. I think y'all are going to love. We're going to get right on into it. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys, I have several hot leads. So I'm going to hit the highlights of the highlights. You're going to know how to get to these leads. You're going to know if you want to explore them further. Now, starting off with a major insurance company, they have just been a mainstay on the channel lately, is Allstate. And y'all, I love sharing really great opportunities, companies. So Allstate is back again with more remote opportunities. And this is a huge company, great rating, lots of reviews on Glassdoor. That's what we want to see. Now, to see their careers, what we want to do is we'll just scroll down to the bottom here, and then under company, we'll see careers, and that's what we'll select. And that's going to take us to their careers page where we can see a lot about the company. They have different brands under their umbrella. And if we want to see their remote opportunities, we'll just hit search jobs. And from here, we can toggle fully remote, or if we want to see if something is fully remote, but for a specific location, like it's fully remote, but you got to live in Atlanta, you would tap this. And then if you're open to going into the office part-time and working from home part-time, that's what hybrid means. And you could toggle that. Or if you're like, Delilah, I just need me a job, so I want to see everything, then, you toggle it all. Go into the office, hybrid, all of that. Okay. So I'm going to get into one lead in particular right now. So jumping on in here, the hot lead that I want to spotlight from Allstate is their lost drafts inbound call center associate role. And if you're like, Delilah, I'm sick of the phone. Well, I love this lead because they're not looking for anything crazy, and this is a foot in the door opportunity to get into claims. If you're looking to have a career in insurance, claims is a very wonderful path to go down. And what you'll notice is a lot of times claims roles want you to have at least a year or two of experience. Well, what you're doing in this role is you're going to receive 30 to 50 calls daily from customers regarding property loss payments, which are issued after insurance claims are approved. And so you're going to assist with the claims process. So you're going to help customers with check endorsements, property inspections, and specialty requests related to their insurance payouts. You're going to track and monitor those claims, provide empathetic support, and document interaction. And so the great thing about this role is it's not you just taking a million calls, you're getting transferable skills, and namely transferable skills in claims, which is going to help you be able to put on your resume 1 to 2 years of experience in claims so you can go for those roles that you really are excited about. You get what I'm saying? So this is how you get your foot in the door, and you get really great benefits. And I just think this is a great opportunity. And when you go over to the different tabs here, keys to success, you got to be able to learn, have be customer centric, digital literacy, results oriented, inclusive leadership. Okay, you get the benefits. They talk about that. They talk more about working in claims. But guess what they don't mention? Showing up with all these years of experience. Okay, they don't even really get into that. So this is very beginner friendly, and that is why I'm excited about it. And if you're excited about getting on with a company that is in an industry that rain or shine you gotta have, which is insurance, and Allstate's been around since 1931. Okay, looks like they're going to be around for a long time. I will put my best foot forward, and you already know we've got the remote resume builder software to help you out, and we've got ATS optimized resume and cover letter templates. These are already pre-filled out. So one of the beautiful things about the software is when you get the software, you're going to see that there's like a ton of resumes and cover letters already uploaded in your software. And you'll just go into your software and you'll choose the template you want. And in this case, I would do the insurance customer service one, or you could use the insurance claims template. And you'll see that it's already filled out. It'll have the summary, it'll have the skills listed, there will even be job duties listed. What you do is you go in and duplicate it. And once you're in the wizard, you decide, I want to keep that, but I want to change that. Okay, I like the way they phrase that duty. Let me do the same thing here. I want to change a detail about something. So you're not starting off from a blank screen. You're starting off from a filled out resume, and then boom, you are ready to download. So that's what's beautiful about the software. And you can easily duplicate your resumes, create your own templates, you name it. So when you go into the software, I would use either insurance customer service resume, or I would use insurance claims resume template and be on my merry way. And we've got you covered with the cover letters as well. So I would pair that with an insurance cover letter because it's already filled out. You just got to make it true to you. Why not? So try out the software, and now let's move to the next company. All right, y'all, I got to pick up the pace, but you guys know I love these leads. I love these companies, and I love giving you all these tips along the way. Now, I have another great opportunity from a company called WEX, and I have shared them before on my channel. They are a financial institution kind of company. They have payment processing and benefit products for employees. You can, get fuel cards and fleet management assistance from this company. So WEX is a company really doing things, and I guess technically you would say they're like an investment. So they are powered by the belief that complex payment systems can be made simple. And so they are a financial technical company. And so you can see they have a lot of people who work here, lots of reviews, great rating. That's what we want to see. Now, to go to their careers, we just want to scroll down to the bottom here, and you'll see under company where it says about WEX, we can select that. And so once you're on that page, you'll just have to scroll down a little bit and you'll see where it says work at WEX. And from here, you can see their career opportunities. So you'll learn a lot about the company, and then you'll also see what they have available. And you can search in this bar right here. I'm going to get into one lead in particular. So jumping on in, this is for their US-wide claims specialist role. And what you're going to do in this role as a claims specialist is you're going to be responsible to properly review and process claims for flexible spending accounts and health reimbursement arrangements in accordance with Section 125 regulations. And so you're going to be doing daily claim processing, and you're going to get to know the flexible spending accounts and HSA accounts really well, which is very good information, great transferable skills. It's going to make you highly attractive and future opportunities. And guess what they want you to show up with? Experience you'll bring. Claims processing experience preferred. Okay, so they're saying, hey, if you've done this, great, but you don't have to. And it says healthcare or financial industry experience. So if you're coming from healthcare, maybe you've been on the phones in a customer service role, or maybe you worked at a bank. Maybe you were like a bank teller, or you worked at a company doing something, handling some type of finances that would qualify you. And then just attention to detail, analytical problem solving. You have to be effective at communicating, have great time management skills, tech savvy. That's what they're looking for. So this is another great foot in the door opportunity because they don't even get into years of experience, and you don't have to have claims experience, which is what I was just talking about. A lot of claims roles want you to show up with 1 to 2 years. So I think this is a great opportunity. You're going to get great benefits, and you can go all the way with claims and have a very beautiful long career from your home if you so choose to. So if you want to put your best foot forward, which I highly recommend, I would use those same templates. I would use the insurance cover letter resume template, and I would go for either the insurance claims or the insurance customer service resume template. If you're coming from a background where you haven't done any insurance claims, just use the insurance customer service. That way, a lot of those insurance things are called out. If you've touched claims, dabbled in it a little bit, maybe you weren't doing full-on claims, or maybe you were doing full claims, then use the insurance claims resume template. And that's how you decide which one to go with. So now let's move on to the next company. All right, so jumping on in here, the next company that I want to spotlight is the Standard. And it says that the Standard has completed the acquisition of the employer voluntary benefits business from Allstate. For now, it is business as usual. So you'll notice a lot of acquisitions and mergers happening. You might go to a company's website and you're like, oh, I didn't know that this company and this company joined forces. I see it every single day. And we were literally just talking about Allstate. So that's nice to see. And so we can learn more about the company by scrolling down. They offer workplace benefits. And of course, we can go over to their Glassdoor and we can see this is a huge company and they are an insurance carrier. And it says that the Standard is a leading provider of financial products and services, including group and individual disability insurance, group life, AD&D, dental and vision insurance, retirement plan products and services, individual annuities, and investment advice. So they have a great rating, and that is what we want to see. So I hope you guys notice there's a little theme going today with insurance. You like that, don't you? So scrolling on down here, join our team. Explore careers. That's where we're going to click and go. And so now we are on their careers page. We can see and learn more about the company. They have really great benefits, which I hope so. They're a benefits company. And we're going to hit search opportunities to see what they have available for us. Now from here, we can toggle our search. They have 37 opportunities available. I'm going to get into one in particular right now. So jumping on in, this is for their IDI Policy Administration Specialist 1 position. And it says that this role supports both new business and in-force policy administration for individual disability and ported life insurance products. The position is responsible for evaluating documentation and system inputs to ensure complete, accurate, and legally sound insurance contracts. You'll collaborate closely with IDI underwriters and internal teams to manage risk and deliver policy change quotes. You'll also respond to inquiries and process change requests from policyholders, agents, and vendors. Additional responsibilities include preparing correspondence, performing calculations, and monitoring request status to ensure timely resolution and customer satisfaction. So to qualify for this role, you need a high school diploma, a minimum of 2 years of insurance or customer service experience. Got to have great communication skills, both written and verbally, detail-oriented time management skills, critical thinking skills, and ability to perform basic math and interpret policy information. So this is a great opportunity. This is another insurance career, okay? You can go in and you can be like on the administration side, handling the documentation, the contracts, the policy type stuff. That sounds like fun to me. And if you're like, yes, Delilah, I love this company that's going to give me great benefits and I love the details, then I would put my best foot forward. And I would use the administrative coordinator resume template. This one is perfect for it because we know administrative coordinators handle a lot of documentation. You might be the one handling contracts. You might be liaising between internal and external parties. Like that's what administrative coordinators do. So I would use that template and then I would pair it with the administrative coordinator cover letter template and be on my merry way. So now let's move on to the part-time roles that are limited. Okay, so jumping on in here, the first company that I want to spotlight for some part-time roles, and yes, they are limited, so not everyone's going to be able to do them, is a company called Mod Squad. I have talked about Mod Squad many times in the past. I have a video where I show previously how to navigate their careers page and find opportunities. This is a gig company, meaning it's a 1099. Okay, so you're not an employee, you're a 1099 contractor, and you can pick up different roles and it's flexible. You make your schedule. They have a lot of different things all the time. And you can see that this company has a great rating. They're based out of California. And that's nice to know. So if you want to see their gigs, you would scroll down to the bottom and select careers and gigs. And then from here, you can learn more about like how they operate, what they have going on, and you can go to view our job portal. And then now you can see their different gigs. This company hires internationally. So if you want to see like, do they currently have something available for me? You can see Africa and Middle East, APAC, Europe, and then they have like the states listed. You can find different things. I've seen leads on here for Jamaica. I've seen leads on here for Nigeria. I've seen leads all over. And this is one of those companies you just got to check back. So if they don't have anything right now, check back. Later, today, tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, just make them, one of those companies you constantly check if you're trying to do something flexible. And so I'm going to get into two roles right now. So jumping on in, this is for Mod Squad's customer support book publisher role. This is for their phones, tickets, and emails. Remember, this is a 1099 opportunity available in these locations. And so they let you know that the hours for the client are from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, and you can self-schedule 10 hours per week minimum. So when you are a 1099 contractor, you schedule yourself. You have to schedule yourself within the client's hours, and they're only looking for 10 hours, which is great. So this is a great little side gig, side hustle, that kind of thing. And you're going to be, working with a book publisher. And so if you want to put your best foot forward, you could use our customer service template for your resume. Let them know, hey, I got great customer service skills. I can talk on the phone, no problem. Now, another opportunity that they currently have available is their Just Right Reader customer support role. And they say 9/25, but it says the end date for the application is September 30th. So I'm not sure if they're trying to get things started for 9/25 or they're going to close this on 9/25. I'm not really sure, but you just know if you like something, don't wait. And so these are the states that this is available in. Again, a 1099 role, so you get to schedule yourself minimum 10 hours a week, and these are the client's hours. And so you're going to be working with a book publisher that creates customized readers for students to produce just right reading level books. So that's what you're going to be doing in this role. And they get into the equipment that you need. Remember, it's bring your own equipment. This is a 1099 role, so you're your own boss. So this is a great opportunity if that's what you're looking for, something to do instead of scrolling for a couple hours a day. You can do this for a couple of hours a day, Monday through Friday at night. And you can also put your best foot forward using the customer service template. And remember, we also have you covered with the cover letter template as well. And now let's move on to that final role. So jumping on in, the final company that I want to spotlight is Alorica. And this is another part-time limited opportunity. Now, Alorica will hire you on as a W-2 employee. So this isn't a contract opportunity. And so if you're not familiar with Alorica, this is one of those companies that are always hiring. You can see 10,000 plus employees based out of California, tons of reviews. And I think this is great considering all the people who have, said what they had to say. Now, to navigate to their careers, you would just go to the top here where it says careers, and this is another global company. We're in North America, so we'll just go ahead and select that. And they do hire in both Canada and the US. I'm in the US, and the lead that I want to point out is in the US. And so from here, you can, narrow down your search and see what they have available. Now, getting into this opportunity, this is for their work at home customer experience part-time temp role. So you are going to be working temporarily in this opportunity, and it says as part of Team Alorica, you'll help our clients by addressing their customer concerns, providing support, and resolving issues. So you're going to be handling, general customer service things, and they don't really get into the details of like what kind of customer service. They probably have multiple clients, and you're just going to get put with the one that they have available. And they do let us know that they're going to provide equipment, which is awesome. You just got to bring the internet. And these are the locations that Alorica is currently hiring in. So this is a great opportunity if you are in one of these locations. Remember, this one is a W-2 company, so you would be considered an employee working part-time for them. So it's not as flexible as the Mod Squad contractor roles where you could just sort of schedule yourself for that 10 hours whenever it worked for you. So this is still a great opportunity. And I know a lot of us are looking for part-time. So if you want to put your best foot forward, I would do so using the remote resume builder software. And I would use the same customer service templates. But remember, we never submit the same resume twice. So we have templates for you to choose from, and you can duplicate them, make the tweaks and changes you need to download and get your application in. So try out the software. I think you're going to love it. And as soon as you sign up, we're going to send send you your login to your own private dashboard that looks just like this. Email 2 is going to show you how to use the software. It's very simple and easy to use. And email 3 is a link to our support desk so you can always get in touch with us. The link is in the description box below. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. All of these leads were featured in Extra Leads Club, and this is where we do the job hunting for you. So if you are busy, you're trying to get hired, you know it takes time to look for a job, let us handle, giving you some hot leads. We upload about 40 every single weekday, bright and early, to the Extra Leads Club app. And for just $10 a month, you can have hundreds of verified remote opportunities, just like the ones featured in today's video. So if you're like, Delilah, I love these leads, I wish you could give me a lot more, well, join Extra Leads Club, and that's exactly what you'll get. And you can try it out for just $1 during our 7-day trial. So try it out. I think you're going to love it. Link is in the description box. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. I get a small commission if you purchase anything from here. I know Alorica said that they're going to hook you up, but not every company will. I have my own computer. Okay, that's what I recommend. Even though I've done tutoring roles, things in the past where like they sent me equipment, it's always good to have your own. And that's what I recommend for everyone. So it might take you a couple of paychecks, but don't take it off the to-do list, even if a company is hooking you up with equipment, because when you have your own equipment, you have autonomy and you don't have to stay with someone just because they give you equipment. And with deals like these, you can get your equipment with no issue. So check out my Amazon storefront, consider joining Extra Leads Club today, and consider getting your application using the remote resume builder software. We've got templates. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.